morning, students. Our new lesson for today, it's activity 4, from food into nutrients to nutrients. I've I've started the explanation of this lesson before, but I will make a revision for the introduction of this lesson. From food to nutrients, what do we mean by this term? This term means that the food, which is complex, is transformed into a nutrients that the cells need in order to stay alive and to perform their function. So the consumed food, our consumed food, and as I said, is formed of molecules, and these molecules are complex, some of which, okay, they are complex, and as I said, like starch, which belongs to the group of carbohydrates, proteins, and lipids. So these molecules, or these organic molecules, are complex molecules that need, okay, digestion to be transformed into a simple molecules that we call them the nutrients. So they are broken down into simpler molecules in the digestive tract. How? How these complex molecules are transformed into a simple molecule? How? By the digestive juices. Why? Because the digestive juices contain enzymes. Enzymes are biocatalysts that facilitates the digestion or the chemical reaction. They remain intact at the end of the experiment. These chemical transformations فإذا الchemical transformations are facilitated by mechanical phenomena. حكينا قبل إنه بالchemical digestion هي chemical digestion و mechanical digestion. Chemical digestion, the identity of the food during chemical digestion is changed. يعني ممكن أو الستارch for example is transformed into a reducing sugar maltose into the mouth. Okay? While يعني this means that the nature of or the identity of the substance is changed. Mechanical digestion, no, the identity of the nature of the substance is not changed. Mechanical digestion occurs through movements like mastication مضغ أو العلك يعني chewing, cutting the food into small pieces, peristaltic movement بالesophagus. Okay, so these are mechanical digestion. حكيت أنا أعطيتكم example إذا أنا if I have a test tube. okay, هيدا التست tube for example هون في عنا a big piece of bread وهون small pieces of bread. I added to this test tube هلا saliva for both. Okay, saliva contains an enzyme which is called salivary amylase. Okay, so what happened to each tube after 15 minutes? Because the digestion of saliva often of starch need about 15 to 30 minutes. 15 minutes, the piece of bread in test tube 1 هي transformed into small pieces, while in test tube 2 the pieces disappeared. شو بيعني هون؟ إنه كل ما إنه هيدي الميكانيكال digestion، لأنه هون الفاريبل فاكتور كان السايز للبريد، facilitates الكيميكال، ساعدت مين؟ السلايفا أو the salivary amylase. okay, يعني you have to chew your food well in order to help your stomach. Now, with this document, digestion, a passage from complex into nutrient. Digestion of a protein, you have to pay attention that this digestion starts in the stomach. In the stomach. Why? يعني إذا جبنا بكرة true or false قلت لكم digestion of a protein starts in the small intestine, in the mouth. تقولوا لي false, in the stomach. Why? Because of the action of pepsin. What is pepsin? Activity 3, pepsin is an enzyme. طيب they call it a protease. كلمة ase هيدي بالآخر معناتها enzyme. بما إن اسمه protease, so this enzyme acts on protein and digests it. إذن pepsin is a protease that is found in the gastric juice, which is secreted by the glands of the stomach. As the digestion of the protein starts in the stomach because of the action of the protease, which is called pepsin, that's found in gastric juice. Contained, okay, in gastric juice, okay, the digestion of the protein completed where؟ وين بتكمل عملية الدايجستشن للبروتين؟ هلا بالستومك البروتين هو long chain من amino acid، اوكي؟ هيدي long chain of amino acid. كل part it is an amino acid. Okay, this is a protein. It is a very long chain of amino acids. In the stomach, the long chain of amino acid is transformed by the action of protease. لشو تحولت action of protease into peptides. What happened? هيدي بعدها منا simple. It is not a nutrient. The digestion of protein will be completed in the small intestine by the action of proteases. هلا البروتيازز الانزيم ممكن يكون pancreatic, found in the pancreatic juice or in the intestinal juice. Okay. بتحول البروتين لامينو اسيد. هون this is a nutrient. So the end product of the digestion of a protein is called amino acid. Look at this experiment. This experiment, we have one test tube. They put inside this test tube coagulated egg white. Egg white is a protein, okay? And they put inside the egg white a pancreatic extract, means pancreatic juice. They place this test tube at temperature 37. Why? Because it is the body temperature, okay? In a water bath type. Why in a water bath? Because water bath keeps the temperature constant 37. After 1 hour. 1 hour, why? Because the digestion of the protein needs 1 hour. Needs 1 hour to be completed. Okay, so what happened to the coagulated egg white? Coagulated egg white disappears. طيب why? خلينا نشوف why. Because of the presence. Who is responsible for the disappearance of coagulated egg white? أكيد البنكرياتيك juice. Imagine هلا لازم يكون في عنا another test tube بنسميه control. ما نحط الcoagulated egg white but without pancreatic juice. رح نلاحظ إنه coagulated egg white will remain the same. هون بستنتج إنه pancreatic juice contains an enzyme. Pancreatic juice contains an enzyme, for example, trypsin, that digested the protein into amino acid. Right. How we can? فإذا the piece of egg white disappeared and the amino acid, هول الامينو acids appear in the test tube. لتأكد أنا إذا صار في digestion or not بيجي بعمل التست للبروتين. What is the name of this test of a protein؟ سميه أنا biuret test. biuret test. طيب بنزيد copper sulfate وصوديوم هيدروكسيد. إذا طلع عنا violet color معناتها البروتين is not digested. In the absence of violet color معناتها البروتين that is found in the test tube is transformed into amino acid, which is the end product of the digestion of a protein. Very very important this sentence هيدي.